Welcome to Messages from the Universe with Laurie Wondra. Laurie is an internationally renowned psychic medium, author, and shamanic practitioner, sharing insights from angels, guides, wisdom keepers, and teachers of the universe that help you navigate life's mysteries and transformations.
Hello, I am Laurie Wondra, and thank you for listening. We are in the midst of the holiday season, and many people are asking me, what is 2026 going to be? As we leave this series of 9 that we started in 2017 and we closed down 2025, we move from the year of the snake into the year of the horse next year. We've got planetary influences where Saturn leaves its point and moves into Aries at 0 point in February, and just a whole host of other things. But I want to ground you and say right now we're in the middle of December. We have solstice energy. And this is a time of integrating the light and embracing the sacred pause that winter gives us. It's the breath between worlds. And every year when the winter solstice arrives, something ancient stirs within us. It's the longest night and the shortest day. It marks that turning point of light, the moment when the sun, having reached its stillness, begins its slow and steady return. And across cultures and centuries, this moment has been honored as sacred, the rebirth of the sun, the renewal of the soul, and the reminder that even in the deepest darkness, light always returns. But what happens after the solstice? When the ceremonial candles burn low, when the fires fade, and the energy of illumination settles in. Well, what then? This is the part of the journey that is often forgotten. The days that follow the solstice are not about rushing forward into new beginnings, about looking into the years ahead. They are about integration, reflection, and grounding the light that has returned. The period between December 21st and January 1st is this magical, mystical bridge. It's a time outside of time. The ancients called it a liminal space, the sacred pause between what was and what will be. It is neither ending nor is it the beginning, but it's the space between, the fertile stillness where new creation begins to dream itself into form. It is in this pause that our bodies, our minds, and our spirit absorb the cosmic frequencies awakened by the solstice. The light that has returned now begins to move through us, reorganizing patterns, clearing density, and activating deeper layers of awareness. This is a time of profound energetic recalibration, and it asks us to honor the process by slowing down, listening deeply, and allowing integration to occur naturally. This is the sacred work of presence. To receive, to rest, to align before we step into the next chapter of our evolution. This integration of light will, during the solstice, immense streams of high-frequency light enters Earth's electromagnetic field, and through resonance, they enter us. These are not just poetic metaphors. They are energetic truths. Our bodies, being crystalline in nature, absorb and translate these solar and galactic frequencies into our cells, our DNA, and our consciousness. You might feel this as a tingling, emotional waves, deep fatigue, or bursts of inspiration. You might notice vivid dreams, shifts in intuition, or a heightened sensitivity to energy. This is the light body recalibrating. It's a process of harmonizing the physical, the emotional, the spiritual layers of your being with the higher frequencies that are now available. Just as a computer downloads a new operating system or upgrades and requires a restart, so too does your energetic system need time to adjust. This is why stillness is so important after the solstice. The The integration period is not a void of nothingness. It's a sacred cocoon where transformation quietly takes place. If you've felt tired, emotionally, or in need of solitude, honor that. Your body is speaking the language of light. The solstice initiates rebirth, but the days that follow teach us how to embody that rebirth. Stillness is not emptiness, it is presence in motion. The still point at the center of all creation. In the chaos of the modern world, we are conditioned to equate movement with progress. Yet, the universe expands through both movement and motion and pause, because without rest, even stars burn out. The period between the solstice and the new year is the Earth's natural still point. The sun's path holds steady. The nights are long, and the invitation to rest echoes through every soul of our being. This is not a time to push forward or make resolutions from haste or pressure. It is time to listen, to digest the year's wisdom, to heal, to prepare the soil of the soul for what will come next. And spiritually speaking, this is the pause between breaths. The exhale of the old year has completed, and the inhale of the new has not yet begun. In that sacred pause lies the opportunity for integration, forgiveness, and of course, illumination. Many spiritual traditions teach that creation rises from the void, the great cosmic womb of potential. In mythology and physics alike, everything that is born comes forth from stillness, from the silent space before sound. When we enter the days following the solstice, we step into that same cosmic womb, a time between cycles where life reorganizes itself. This can feel mysterious, even uncomfortable, because the human mind likes certainty. We like forward motion, yet the soul knows this space as sacred. In this void, you are not lost. You are becoming. And in the pause, you are not idle. You are gestating light. And to enter the void willingly is to trust that unseen forces are working on your behalf. That rest is as holy as action, and silence is as powerful as words. The void between years is where old frequencies dissolve, and the new begins to hum quietly beneath the surface. You may not yet know what 2026 will bring, but your spirit already does. This pause is how it communicates, not through noise, but through stillness. And as we receive more light, anything not resonant with that frequency rises to be cleared. This is why the week after solstice often feels emotionally amplified. Old memories, grief, tension may surface, and it's not to punish you, but to release from your field, a way for you to say goodbye to it. Completion, done. You might notice a desire to cry without knowing why, vivid dreams or emotional déjà vu. The need for solitude or quiet reflection, shifts in your relationships or boundaries, physical sensations such as warmth, vibration, or pressure in the heart or the crown areas. This is your energy system rebalancing. The solstice light illuminates what's ready to be released. So allow yourself to feel, breathe, and move gently through these waves. Avoid attempting to label them as bad or wrong. Instead, ask, what is this energy teaching me as it leaves? Remember, when light increases, shadow becomes visible. And to integrate the light is to welcome what it reveals, bless it for its lesson, and then send it on its way. The week between the solstice and the new year is a natural time for reflection. Before charging into resolutions or future goals, pause to acknowledge the sacredness of what has already unfolded. This is a great time to ask yourself, what have I learned about myself through this year? What am I proud of releasing or healing? What do I still need to forgive in myself or others? And what surprised me? What am I grateful for that I didn't even know I needed? Reflection is integration. It turns our experience into wisdom, because without reflection, we repeat cycles. With it, we evolve through them. In the quiet of winter's breath, take time to write, to walk, or simply sit by a candlelight or a fire. Allow the year to speak to you. The answers are already within you, waiting to be heard. Late November, I started a new process on my Your Life Core Laurie Winter business page, and I call it What If Wednesday, which is a weekly pause to shift your perspective and open your energy to the possibility of what if. And each Wednesday, each what if statement invites you to go deeper, to seek clarity, healing, awareness. It's a gentle doorway into the version of you that's emerging, or perhaps it's a reminder of who you have always been. What if? Now, rest is not laziness. Can rest be a spiritual practice? Absolutely. It helps us align. It's how the body and the soul return to coherence after expansion. When the solstice infuses your field with new frequencies, rest becomes the way your system rewires itself to hold that light. During times of rest, there isn't a force or a prevention from it seeping into our DNA. We aren't battling change. You might be drawn to sleep more, meditate without an agenda, take warm baths, stretch, sip tea slowly. Let yourself drift between dreaming and waking states. These are powerful portals for integration. Many souls on earth are learning the new frequency of ease after lifetimes of struggle. This requires the nervous system to trust stillness. In past lifetimes, stillness meant death, or it meant we weren't survive. Rest teaches the lesson of ease more deeply than any mantra, and anchoring light through gratitude, because we know gratitude is one of the highest frequencies available to humanity. It opens the heart and aligns your vibration with divine flow. And after the solstice, practice gratitude not as a list of something to do, but practice it as a vibration. As you breathe, whisper, "Thank you for this breath." When you wake, "Thank you for this day." When you rest, "Thank you for stillness." Gratitude anchors light into the body. It transforms what might feel heavy into energy that serves growth. It's the gentle flame that keeps the heart warm while the outer world sleeps. And to integrate and sustain the light received through the solstice gateway, engage with practices that nurture your energy, body, and soul. Here are a few ideas, and some of my favorite. Using candlelight. Light a single candle and gaze softly into its flame. And as you breathe, imagine the flame within your heart growing brighter with each inhale. And with each exhale, see its light expanding outward, blessing your home, your loved ones, your community, and of course, Mother Earth. This simple act aligns your inner fire with the solar fire of the solstice, strengthening your connection to divine light. And you can do breath work around grounding. When you feel scattered, imagine breathing light down through the crown of your head, all the way down to your feet, and feel the energy roots sinking deep into the earth's crystalline core. On the exhale, release any static or tension. Repeat this process until you feel strong and steady and calm. This technique harmonizes your field with the earth's frequency, essentially during times of high energetic change. And nature connections. Step outside, even if it's a few minutes each day, feeling the cool air, listening to the silence of the season, observing the trees, the animals, those things that are in this place of stillness. Nature's rhythm teaches patience and balance. If you have trees close, touch a tree, whisper your gratitude, and feel your own energy merging with the pulse of the planet. The earth is integrating too, and you and earth are partners in evolution for all. And for those journaling out there, journaling the sacred pause. Create a time each day to write without editing or without expectation, and ask a few questions. What is releasing from my life right now? What am I being asked to learn through stillness? What do I feel ready to create when the light grows stronger? Journaling helps anchor our intuitive insights into form, from dream or vision into solid form, helping us bridge spirit and matter. And one of my favorites is the heart blessing. Place your hand over your heart and breathe slowly and imagine a golden light expanding from your chest. And say out loud or in your mind's eye, I am the light returned. I ground love through my presence. I bless the earth with every breath I take. This practice calibrates your energy to the frequencies of unconditional love and planetary healing. Now, the sacred pause between endings and beginnings. As the days move closer to the turning of the year, we collectively enter the sacred pause, a liminal threshold between cycles. In the natural rhythm of creation, there's always a pause between death and rebirth, between inhale and exhale, between endings and beginnings. This space is not empty. It is the womb of creation. It's here that spirit dreams new worlds into being. In this in-between space, our nervous systems, minds, and hearts synchronize with the new energetic blueprint forming for 2026, the universal year of number 1, the vibration of new beginnings. But before we can step into anything new, we must fully release the old, and this is a big cycle. That is the purpose of the sacred pause, to create spaciousness for what wants to be born, to allow it to emerge with flow, not force. Every creation rises from stillness. The artist's brush hesitates before the first stroke. The composer pauses before the first note. And of course, the earth sleeps before spring awakens. So too, we are being asked to trust this pause, to stop pushing, planning, or predicting, and simply allow the next vision to reveal itself. The sacred pause is a womb. It's not a waiting room. It's not about doing nothing. It's about allowing everything. It's the incubation of divine ideas before they manifest. And when you surrender to the pause, you allow life to surprise you. In silence, your higher self can whisper what words it could never convey. In stillness, your energy aligns with the frequency of creation itself. And the sacred pause also allows and it holds profound opportunity for forgiveness. Forgiveness is the final act of release that allows light to fully integrate, because without it, energy remains tangled in the past. So during this time, just a gentle reflection might be, who or what do I need to forgive, including myself? What am I still holding on to? What parts of me are ready to come home to love? And remember, forgiveness is not about condoning. It's about freeing the energy bound to old stories. Because as you forgive, you reclaim fragments of your own power, reintegrate them into a new wholeness, and create that sacred space for something new to be born. As you move through these final days of the year, remember that the integration process is not about effort. It's about embodiment. You are not striving to become light. You are remembering that you already are light. Let this week and this time be one of gentleness, reverence, and love. The more you ground into stillness, the more the solstice light can flow through you, radiating outward to uplift the collective. Each conscious breath, each moment of gratitude, and each act of kindness ripples through the web of life, amplifying light across humanity. Remember, the light is moving through you. And in this time between worlds, it may feel as if nothing is happening. Yeah, really, everything is happening. The light is moving through you. It's reorganizing patterns. It's healing old wounds and planting seeds for the new. You are becoming the embodiment of what you have been calling in all year. You are the vessel through which the solstice light finds its way into the world. Honor this sacred work by honoring your own being. Rest when you need rest. Celebrate when joy arises, and be still enough to listen to the whispers of your soul. And I leave you with a closing blessing, and I will follow with a short meditation blessing. May the season of stillness bring you peace beyond understanding. May the solstice light settle gently into your heart, illuminating all that you are and all that you are becoming. And may you rest in the beauty of the in-between, the sacred pause between endings and beginnings. And when the new dawn comes, may you rise renewed, grounded in light and love, and ready to co-create the next chapter of humanity's awakening. And lastly, I leave you with this meditation for the sacred pause. Allow yourself to find a quiet space, some place that you can close your eyes and rest and relax, and place both hands over your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale out through your mouth. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a forest at twilight. The air is crisp, and the last rays of the solstice sun shimmer on the land. Ahead lies a gentle path illuminated by magnificent golden light. This light is the light of your own becoming. Behind you is the year that has been, and you see its memories, its lessons, and of course its challenges. And you bow to those memories, those lessons, and those challenges. You whisper, "Thank you for all you have taught me." But now it's time to step forward into the light, feeling this magnificent golden light surround you. It's soft and warm and loving and nurturing. This is the sacred pause, a space of infinite possibility. Here you are safe to rest, to breathe, to dream. Here your soul recalibrates with divine order. Breathe in the golden light and allow it to flow through your body. And as you exhale, release all that no longer serves your next evolution. And stay here for a few breaths, simply being open, peaceful, whole. And when you are ready, whisper, "I honor the pause. I trust the light, and I am ready to begin again." I want to thank you for listening. I am Laurie Wondra of Your Life Core.
Thank you for listening to Messages from the Universe. For information about Laurie Wondra's current events or to schedule a private session, visit her website, yourlifecore.com. You can also subscribe to her monthly newsletter. Laurie also shares inspirational and informational messages on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thanks again for listening.